let's get to the first quick hit that we wanted to get into, right, was Miss Rachel Nichols. Come on down, Rachel Nichols.
Rachel Nichols.
God damn.
With your racist ass.
Come on down, Rachel. Listen, ESPN has a special surprise for you, Rachel. It's called your walking papers.
Pink slip.
Get your shoulder jump and jump the fuck up out of here,
That's
Rachel.
what I'm talking about.
And take those 2 coons with you.
Alrighty then.
Because that's what the fuck happened.
Yeah, she's out.
ESPN
OUTT out of
said,
that bitch.
all right, Rachel, we'll holler at you. And
As
that
the
shoulder
bruh say,
jump,
she OWT. She out.
we're going to go ahead and cancel that shit too.
Yeah. The jump has now hit the dump. That shit is done.
Here's what I want to say about the jump, right?
Yeah.
It was always a weak show to me, you know what I'm saying? But I enjoyed it better when Paul Pierce and Scottie Pippen was on that shit. That's when I enjoyed it a little bit, you know what I mean?
Because you know what they brought to it? Authenticity. Shout out Ken. Shout out Perk.
Shout out to Perk. Shout out to Kendrick. I can't talk well, Perkins.
They brought authenticity.
They were authentic. They were authenticity.
Authenticity.
That nigga
You
said.
mean authenticity?
That nigga said, I can't help it if I got a certain type of authenticity.
Oh Lord! And he used to be a correspondent on the Jump from time to time.
Yeah,
yeah. But you know, the Jump was. You're right. The Jump was always a weak ass.
Now Rachel
NBA
Nichols
show.
came out and commented, obviously, and she said that the jump was never meant to last. I'm like,
quit
bullshit.
lying.
Stop lying.
Quit
Bullshit.
motherfucking lying.
Stop it.
They took your bag from you.
I get it. You want to save face now.
Exactly.
We got it.
Because someone is going to eventually.
But you're not going to make. Why the fuck would you even put the effort into a show that won't last? Stop, Rachel.
That's an exercise in futility. You show up every day to record this one show that you expected to be canceled within months.
Yeah.
That is the stupid.
I think it was like a year or two. Maybe
that's the dumbest shit. Yeah, that's the dumbest shit ever.
Bro, stop it. Stop, Rachel. Stop it.
Yeah, come on,
You know that was bullshit. Stop it.
Where Mike at when you need him? Stop.
Stop it.
Get some help.
Get some help.
Just get some help. Where Mike when you need him?
And bro, it's such a fucking, it's such a crazy thing behind that ESPN shit because there's so many different layers to it. The first layer, let's talk about Rachel Nichols herself.
Yeah.
We keep trying to tell you niggas, okay? We keep trying to tell y'all niggas. These same white people who be capping and be doing all that dog and pony show shit on social media, on the internet, that's not what they really feel like behind closed doors. It's a YouTube channel. A guy, his name is Self Talk, and he cutting up videos and shit. Shout out to Self Talk. A lot of crazy, insane videos. I mean, crazy good editor on the videos on how the way he edits videos. The video tells us that you don't even need to listen to shit. You can just watch visually see the story unfold the way this nigga edits videos. So shout out to that nigga. But he made a video yesterday about this shit, and the video he put in a clip of the motherfuckers from CNN, the leftist channel, the motherfuckers who always we got the back of all the black and brown people and we're all that shit, right? This nigga, they were talking like the correspondents on the show on how like everybody talks differently behind closed doors, which is true. But she was saying that shit. They were saying that shit in a way like that was almost defending Rachel Nichols. You can get that context from like, yeah, people do talk differently behind closed doors, but to be real with you, black people talk a lot more candidly than most groups in the country. You know what I'm saying? Because white people won't tell you who they vote for. We'll openly tell you who we vote for, and if another nigga vote for the other motherfucker, we'll openly tell you what the fuck we gonna do to him. As a people, not me. I'm just saying as a people.
That's true.
As a people, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be like, I'm going to, like last year, all them niggas was like, I want to vote for Biden.
I'm riding with Biden.
If a nigga was like, well, I'm voting for Trump, they'd be like, nigga, I can't wait till you come outside. Nigga, I'm going to fuck you up. And your kids too, nigga, I promise you. That's how niggas act. That's how niggas are when it comes to politics and shit like that. That's just me being real with you nigga. If you don't believe that shit, then wait till next year when the midterms come along and just go stand in line with niggas. I promise you, you'll be like, oh, okay, that nigga was right. But there's candid conversations that are held behind closed doors. The difference is white people, or those white people, the ones who are the liberal motherfuckers who are, again, in public, down for you, ready to ride for you, all that other dumb shit, right? Behind closed doors, they do not care about you at all. They could give a fuck. They do not care about you. It's all numbers to them. It's all a numbers game to them. See, us behind closed doors, we just, I guess, more of what we already are. We just real motherfucking like. That's when they be like, "Well, see, I was protecting my bag earlier, but what I really would have did was slap the shit out that bitch." That's how we are. You already probably knew that. You already probably got that vibe from the situation that happened earlier. But when we get behind closed doors, we'll actually say it. Like I was just protecting my bag, but that bitch was gonna get it. You feel me? Like that type of shit. But we don't just be like, if we fuck with people, then we fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? That's how we are. So if you don't fuck with somebody, more often than not, you'll tell a motherfucker you don't fuck with them.
Or at least they'll pick up on the vibe, like you said.
The same thing happened in the 2016 election. Like, people thought Hillary and Trump was just these separate, opposite end motherfuckers who just, like, naturally hated each other. Like, that nigga went to his wedding, to her daughter's wedding. They came to his daughter's wedding. Like, they're friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're fucking friends. They were friends before that shit. They probably friends afterwards.
Hey,
but they can't show you that in public. But behind closed doors, they probably call each other all the time, text each other, "What's up? What you doing?" Like, this is shit you don't see.
What
you know what I'm saying?
Big head. What's up,
yeah,
Billy?
what's up, big head? What you doing?
What's up, Trumpy Wumpy?
I don't want to think about that shit. Trump trying to fucking Trump trying to fuck Hillary.
Trump go over there and be like, is Bill home? And she'd be like, no, he's not. And he'll come, you want to ride my jet? That's it.
Hillary, listen.
It's huge.
Listen.
It's huge, Hillary. It's huge.
Listen. I got big hands. That's why I look small in my hands.
No, Jesus, no, you don't. Sausage finger, motherfucker. But
look, big hands, small in my hands. Listen.
But to add on to what you say about that,
yes, the head.
That's true. Everyone does say different things, and behind closed doors, most people are usually different. It's called code switching, right? You're taught code switching as a kid. It is. You know, you behave a certain way in public, and then behind closed doors or in private, you can behave a different kind of way, or more. The rules are way more lax. It's called code switching. You can't say everything that comes to your mind because in quote unquote civilized society, some of that shit that's coming to your mind may not be useful in a civilized situation, or it may not work well.
But
you know what I'm saying?
With niggas is code switching, right? But white people don't code. Like, again, these white people, and I'm not saying all white people in general, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying the ones that you see online, because we've actually been around, hung around white people who, what they are, that's what the fuck they are.
That's true.
Period.
That's 100%
when they wake
true.
up, when they go to sleep, when they barbecuing, when they shitting, when they arguing, when they crying, when they laughing, when they at work, that's who the fuck they are. That's the type of person you're gonna get. You know what I mean? So it's not everybody, but these people, the people who like have like public figures, people who have sway on the opinions of a group of people. These motherfuckers don't code switch. They literally don't believe what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why they're saying it is because you believe it.
Mm.
The second you stop believing that shit, they'll stop saying it.
Mm. I mean, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
They pander into what's hot.
They're only saying that shit because you'll fall for it. That's why. So that's why I don't watch CNN. I do not fuck with MSNBC. I do not fuck, like, when you hear people say that type of rhetoric, it's like, bro, what you're doing is you're spewing the same shit that's fucking us up. You're not getting out of the bubble. And Rachel got out of her bubble. She got out of her comfort zone.
Well, maybe she was too comfortable.
No, she was.
Yeah, maybe she was too comfortable speaking to old boys.
Yeah, she got out of the bubble, the work bubble that she got to go into. She got to put on the mask and be like, Black Lives Matter.
I love these black guys. I love these black guys I work with.
Yeah, all that shit. She had to take off the mask, right? Once she got comfortable, she started talking about it in a comfortable setting, in a comfortable manner, and this is what happened.
Yeah, she got too comfortable.
So Rachel, it's what she displayed. That's what she is.
Bye-bye to the jump.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is with her.
Yeah.
I ain't saying she's a full-blown racist. What I'm saying is she will position herself to win, just like most people will. And if she again, doesn't matter who you are, how you look, she don't give a fuck. It's about her pockets at the end of the day. And if you in the way of that, black, brown, white, none of that shit don't matter. Female, all that feminism shit, she don't give a fuck about that. All the fucking, you know what I'm saying, Black Lives Matter shit, she don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Man,
the only reason,
again, come take away her thing.
The only reason why she say shit like that is because you idiots give a fuck about it. She don't. Just because it's not real.
Just come take away her thing.
It's always been something that they can pander to try to get dollars off you. That's what it is. Straight up. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get money off you. So, or get your following, because then that can turn into money. You know what I'm saying? It's always a position for them to profit. So pandering is pandering for profit. That's all it is at the end of the day. So that's what Rachel was doing. She showed her true self, which is like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about none of you niggas, and I don't give a fuck about none of you women, and I don't give a fuck about none of you gay motherfuckers, and I don't give a fuck about nobody who was sexually harassed at work or sexually assaulted at work. All that Me Too shit, all that shit the fuck about it.
With my thing, don't come take away my thing.
And I'm cool with it until it interferes with my shit. Then I'm not cool with it.
As she said. So she supports that's it. Only when it's involving her thing.
Right.
Don't take away her thing.
As long as it's getting her money.
I'm supportive of it, but as long as it's getting her money, my thing.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Well, now she got to jump for the bag.
Yep. So now let's go to Kendrick Perkins and Richard Jefferson, because both of these niggas came and was defended. In fact, more niggas defended her. Matt Barnes defended her. Steven Jackson defended her.
Simps.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody defended her on this shit. And Perk was the worst one, because he was like, listen, I ain't about to mess my bag up for nobody. So the only woman I care about is Mrs. Perkins. I ain't doing, listen what I'm telling you. I can't get into that, because he was doing an interview with somebody, and I think it was in Clubhouse. And she was asking him real straightforward questions like, bro, can you even defend, can you even see what Maria Taylor's point of view is? Like, can you see what everyone else's point of view is? You know what I'm saying? Like, she basically said, listen, I Maria, hope she get her shit, but if that fuck with my shit, then the bitch gotta go type of shit. Like,
fuck equality.
If you're such a feminist, then why are you bashing a woman? Action. Like, why can't you understand that point of view, Kendrick? Listen, Rachel a good, because she's the host of the show that he on.
Yeah.
So if the host go, the show go,
he ain't got no bag.
Then that fucks up an opportunity for him. Some more screen time so that he can then position himself to get a bigger bag with ESPN when it comes time for contract negotiations again. So again, it has the shit that y'all care about, which is the optics and the morality of it, and that's a black woman. Through social media for the last 10 years, we've been fighting and pushing the narrative that black women are the most
disrespected,
underrated, underappreciated, underpaid sector in our community, in our society. Here's a situation where there are people who do not give a fuck about a black woman, who have been saying publicly that's all they give a fuck about. You get what I'm saying? That's all they care about. Here's the situation, and people overlook this shit. Not overlooked it like they didn't. Obviously, it's a big story, but they overlooked the underlining shit, like the read between the lines type shit. You passed all the shit that you should have been reading on. It's just they don't care about black people. It's go deeper than that, bro. It's really about the bread. I'm not gonna. These people. This is how these people feel. If you fuck up my opportunity to make money, bro, you public enemy number one. Because I can't get out here. Like once you start making a certain type of money, you can't go back. Because you would kill yourself. You'd want to commit suicide if you go from making $5 million a year to $50,000 a year. You want to hurt yourself. Only strong people can do that shit. To be like, yeah, I used to live that life, but now I want to live it. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm still alive. I'm still making money. I saved up something and I'm all right. But those type of motherfuckers, like Kendrick Perkins can't keep. The nigga can barely talk. That nigga said authenticity.
And he did say that.
On national television. That nigga said, I got a certain type of authenticity.
A certain type of swag and a certain. That nigga
you think that nigga could go back
looking like
to where he from and not.
Not Morris, but a Mos Chestnut.
That nigga said, I'm a 6'10", 306 pound Mos Chestnut. Looking motherfucker, no
who
nigga.
Who is Mos?
I don't know who the fuck this nigga talking about. I know you're not saying
that's
you look like
Chestnut.
Morris Chestnut, nigga.
That's Morris Chestnut, retarded uncle.
Yeah.
Mos.
Bizarro Morris Chestnut, maybe, nigga. Chestnut Morris. That's who the fuck you are. You ain't, nigga.
Not Bizarro.
Yeah, that nigga's Bizarro Morris Chestnut. That nigga is not a regular Morris Chestnut. That nigga not even retarded Morris Chestnut, nigga. Stop playing.
And that's what Perk said. That look.
And I ain't here trying to, compare niggas' looks and shit. I ain't no shit like that. But I'm just saying, this is what the niggas do. Yeah. Richard Jefferson did the same goddamn thing. Richard Jefferson's a little more articulate than Kendrick Perkins, but it's really, Maria's a good person. Not Maria, but Rachel's a good person. She wouldn't. I know her character. No, you don't.
Because if you
you don't. Because if you did know that shit, and you knew that's what she was about, then that means that's what the fuck you about.
That means you were complicit.
Not complicit, but that's
if you don't take action, bro, you complicit.
It's a reason why you have these bubbles. Because people with like minds tend to try to get together.
But I think in this, if you don't defy, you comply. That's how I feel. So if you knew that she was thinking like that and you didn't say something, or morally you was like, nah, I can't fuck with her. I can't be on the same show with her because she just she don't do nothing for the queens. And as you know, on the 224, we love the black women. So if you don't defy, you comply.
No, I get what you're saying, but I just think like defiance and compliance is like something when there's a situation where you either got to like get down and lay down type shit. And this is just a situation where, this is their bubble. This is how these motherfuckers think. That's the like mind. Like it wasn't like a defiance type thing. It's like that's the type of person I am. So I can go along with that person. You see what I'm saying? It's just
so if the shoe was on the other foot, the question that I'm asking is, the shoe was on the other foot. Do Richard Jefferson feel like there's a video out there or some audio out there of him calling somebody a dirty cracker or a nasty cracker? You know what I'm saying?
No.
A crispity cracker?
Not like that. I'm saying like, if you break down what Rachel Nichols, her whole gripe was,
I know
it started and ended with the bag.
You're right,
and that's what I'm saying. So like everything with these motherfuckers start and end with the bag. They can't. Everything is about money. Everything is about money. So you'll give certain optics to make it look like you give a fuck about people when really you only care about money.
So which is true, and that's how most of these corporate elitist motherfuckers is anyway.
Yep.
But so my second question will be. Again, shoe on the other foot scenario. Richard Jefferson, what white anchor could threaten to come take his position at his job, right? And do it equally as well or better, and they're giving them the push at ESPN.
They ain't got to threaten him with anything because he one of them niggas who he got the job, and so he'll do anything to keep it because, again, what else is he going to do? Like, where else would you see Richard Jefferson? Like, what else does he have that he could have diversified his money, his NBA contracts, and
hundreds of ways.
And so I don't know the nigga pockets. What I'm saying is he obviously want to be in that area, in the news, the sports correspondent. I want to be on TV type shit. He want to be that nigga. Who else is giving him a job? You know what I'm saying? So. The people that gave him the job, that nigga gonna do anything to keep that shit because that's where he want to be. Like that's it. So that's all it is. It's like I want to be a part of the group. I want to be in the crowd because I think like y'all. You let me in and I play my position, then y'all can know that I'm one of the trustworthy niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the good niggas. I'm the house nigga.
Yeah, and you can pay me. Yeah. Give me a job because I'm gonna support all.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna support all I'm gonna support every person of any color who has behind the scenes racism because we all thinking about the bag.
Steven Jackson came out. He made a video. And he was like, man, you know, we ride behind Maria Taylor. You know what I'm saying? That. I said, okay, at least Jack saying something that's fucking, because all the Kwame shit, you know what I'm saying? At least he's saying something that, okay, that's the stance that people was looking for, especially in our community, especially with everything about him as far as George Floyd and all that shit like that, Black Lives Matter, whatever. Yeah. Right? Bro, the same fucking day, nigga come out with a video like, listen, we all say things that we really don't mean. Oh, is this nigga switching up what the fuck he...
That fast, man.
That fast.
Them ESPN Zaddy must have gave him a call.
I can understand where Rachel was coming from.
ESPN Zaddy must have called him.
Bro, you was just saying a couple hours ago, like, you riding behind Maria, it is what it is. And you just say, you know Rachel and all that, but shit, she shouldn't have said what she said, so we riding behind Maria, and that's all that is. And now it's like, shit, you know, Rachel got a good heart. And I understand what she's saying. And what Jack did was he tried to use ESPN as the shield for Rachel in that second video. What's really ESPN? They the racist motherfuckers. They the like, no. Like, don't do that. Because what you're then trying to do is you're deflecting from Rachel. Like, no, she deserves the smoke. ESPN deserves the smoke. Mm-hmm. And now you do too. Because you just said the opposite of what you're saying now.
Yeah.
So,
and in just a matter of hours.
Matt Barnes did the smart thing. It was like, listen, I'm more educated than all those other people.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is say, I don't know the situation
where
fully.
Where Matt Barnes go to college at?
I don't know. I forgot.
That
nigga said,
I'm smarter than all of them?
I said, I
believe that. Did he go to UCLA? No, Barnes didn't go to UCLA.
So, I forget what the fuck.
No, it doesn't matter. Just my high yellow ass.
I went. Listen, this is what I'm saying to you. I don't know everything about the situation.
I do not.
So I can't speak on it fully.
I cannot speak on it.
What I will say is I know both Maria and Rachel.
Oh, very well.
Both of them have been good to me.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying now? You see what he did? He personalized that shit. Mm-hmm. First of all, he said, I don't know the whole situation. Mm-hmm. So that means you can't get on him because he just said he's ignorant to the situation.
That is deniable. Yeah. That's deniability. That is
deniable plausibility, bro.
That is no culpability whatsoever in that entire situation. They confused it. He was like, nope.
Then he said,
can't do it.
I don't know everything about the situation.
I'm ignorant, so I'm not going to speak on it.
I can't really speak on everything about that.
Not going to do it. No.
But he said, what I can tell you is, I know both Maria and Rachel, and they've been good to me.
They've been good to me.
He didn't say, I agree with one or the other.
No.
He said both of them
how they've affected me has been upright.
See?
Out of sight.
That nigga said that nigga hit us with the Stevie Wonder. That nigga said, I don't see nothing. I can't fear. I don't see. I can't. I don't.
That's exactly what he did.
Can't we all just get along?
That's it.
And that's what that was. That whole situation was like, you know, it is what it is. And people knew she was gonna get fired. Like people.
Oh, they should. They should. We saw that coming down the pipe.
They shelving her. They're shelving her. And then they're going to get her the fuck up out of there. And you know what? It is what it is because at the end of the day, bro, like I watched a little bit of what's the joint? Get Up in the morning, and this morning it was all niggas. Everybody that was in that segment, it was all black people.
Wow.
And I said ESPN trying that right now. ESPN is really trying to make it like, well, we're diverse. Like, no, if you get rid of all the white people, it's no longer diverse.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of niggas up there now. And I'm not saying it shouldn't be. What I'm saying is you have companies like this, they're only doing that to capitulate to what you want at this moment. They want the optics to look a certain way.
Yeah.
But they working behind the scenes the same way they've been doing. And that's all we saying. This Rachel Nichols situation did not end the racism or the bigotry and the culture at ESPN. They're just trying to hide it now.
That's right.
That's all they're trying to do.
You got to keep it hush-hush if you still want people to watch the network.
So that's it, bro. And I know we spent a little bit on that, but we made that one a long way.
Yeah, we did.
Come.